Hey, I did want to touch on Klutch real quick though.
Let's talk
So
about it.
Clutch Sports, which is Rich Paul's agency. LeBron James is a client. Rich
Mm-hmm.
Paul and LeBron James have a great relationship with one another. He's part of their four horsemen that they have
Mm-hmm.
with Maverick Carter and Ernie Ramos and all them. Um, One of the biggest agencies in basketball right now, and they're trying to make even more moves. They got some good clients, young up and coming talent. So they just had a pro day. So pro day is you have your college basketball and NFL athletes. I mean, sorry, college basketball and football athletes. Try to show the scouts. This is where my skill level is at. So they have an idea of, okay, do we want to try to draft this player or invest in them, right? So, with everything going on, COVID, nothing is the same right now. So, Clutch Sports had a pro day to where they were showcasing two of their new clients that came out of college. So, Anthony Edwards, who went to Georgia, and then Tyrese Maxey, who went to Kentucky. But they had it on ESPN, right? So they were
It's a
really
it's
getting
a big
highlighted.
it was a big
Yeah,
name.
and then Clutch had all its clients there. So AD was there, LeBron was there, Trey Young was there, Tristan Thompson was there. All these players that are
KCP,
representing. Yeah,
NBA
KCP was
champion.
there.
Ryan
Um,
Ryan Blevins.
all these players were there, repping, right? So there was a report that some agents were unhappy with the setup at the pro day. According to a source, some agents were unhappy with the setup, feeling it was unwarranted exposure for Rich Paul's client, but the NBA let it go on. So it's just crazy how much, like, they already tried. They had this Rich Paul rule, which the NCAA founded this rule. I don't remember all the exact details of it, but basically it was like, oh, you have to have gone to college yourself. An agent has to have gone to college and had so much, experiences, a law degree or whatever it was. I don't remember the details, but all the things that Rich Paul has not accomplished, even though he's a successful agent, and they ended up rescinding the rule. And then now you have all these anonymous sources that are saying things like, basically it's just hating, man. Like, black people, people of color get on, and then people try to rewrite the rules, you know what I mean, to make it harder for them. So it's crazy that in a industry that's dominated by white men, and you have a black man that's up and coming successful, Clutch Sports and even Rock Nation Sports as well, that they try to hate on you and try to, tarnish your name and all that when you try to be creative and find ways to be innovative and be successful and do well for yourself.
That was a lot to unpack.
He's like, let me just touch on
And
this real
that's
quick.
okay.
No,
That's
that
okay.
What do you think, Jesse?
I think it's just hate. African American. We're trying to make a name, business, trying to do something for the people, man. And it's just we're always gonna have those eyes on you, those extra eyes, that extra hate. It's gonna happen. Um, but for the NBA to be able to rescind that rule and um, just to give these people a chance, I'm for it. But
Yeah,
the
I think
hate needs to stop.
the hate needs to stop. I think they're gonna hate it when they start moving into MLB and NHL. Like this is just the
Oh,
beginning.
And
and
what?
That's
Bubba, get Bubba.
what?
Bubba, he's on NASCAR.
Oh,
Bubba
Bubba.
Wallace.
Oh, Bubba. Yeah, didn't he sign
Hey,
to
I
somebody?
would.
Who did he sign to?
He's on the team of Michael Jordan and
Oh,
Denny Hamlin started
shout
their
out Michael
own
Jordan.
racing team. I forgot what the name of it is, but it's along the lines of
That
Jumpman or whatever.
that's dope. I think that baseball is next up. They have to because baseball is like a multicultural sport now. And then even talking about Latin America, like all Central
Mm-hmm.
America, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, like they're all over the place, right? And then bringing people over from Japan. If anything, they are the next up to kind of innovate when it comes to like these contracts, opportunities that come to sports athletes. I think the NBA has done a good job of just not resisting and more of like participating in the movements that have happened. So Clutch Sports is just they're bosses. They're just
Oh, if
too in.
Klutch goes into baseball, it's a wrap because
That,
baseball doesn't have a salary cap
mm-hmm.
and they don't have a limit on like contract years. So
Wait
like
on it.
Mookie Betts, shout out to the Dodgers winning the World Series, by the way.
Let's get it.
Dodgers and the Lakers both won same year.
2020.
They the last time that they did that was 1988. But yeah, Mookie Betts signed a 12-year contract for like $253 million or something like that. So if Klutch goes into baseball,
It's a wrap.
really gonna be some mad
My
people,
claim.
man.